One love, job bless. Far Nelson here, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to get through stressful situations and really stressful times in life in general, where we may be having even a good day and there's just certain situations that pop up in our life that throw us off. There's certain situations that may pop up in someone's day that can make a good day seem like a bad day. But that only is when we get so wrapped up in the illusion of this reality, this reality that we live in. It's only when we get so caught up in this illusion that we get lost and think that we are suffering and think that this is just a terrible day, when really there are so many good moments, even in a quote unquote bad day. But it's just sometimes an hour even of a stressful time can make the whole day seem bad. And we want to get to a place where we don't stress at all. And if we do stress, it's very short of a time period that we feel that stress, we feel that heaviness that stress carries. And I've come to realize in my journey, because it's not like every single day all moments are perfect, but I've realized in my journey that I am very aware of when I'm feeling stress, when situations come up where naturally people would be stressed about, and you start to feel that stress because this is a normal stressful situation. Like, how could someone not be stressed about being late for rent? How could someone not be stressed about not being able to make a car payment? How could someone not be stressed about, their car getting towed? How could someone not be stressed about someone in your family getting a bad diagnosis and they're sick, or you getting a diagnosis and you're sick? How could you not be stressed about, you getting into an accident at work and you don't know if you'll be able to go back to work anytime soon? How can you not be stressed about you being sick with COVID or some disease or something like this, or even just some flu, and you don't know when you're going to be healed again and be able to do the things that you normally are able to do, and there's just bills piling up already. So there's lots of things in life that we could be stressed about. You lost your favorite jewelry or your wedding ring, or just so many things that can come up in life where we can see it's an obvious, almost okay time to be stressed out. Like if you call somebody and say, hey, this is happening, oh my gosh, they're gonna say, oh my gosh, that's stressful. What are you gonna do? Like, is there anything I can do to help? Hopefully they say this. Sometimes they just say, what are you gonna do? Oh, it sucks for you. But there's situations in life where even if you call someone else, they will affirm and agree, yeah, that's crazy, you're going through that. That's a stressful situation, dang. There's very few people that will actually bring you to the reality, bring you back to the trueness. And that's the thing with your spiritual journey. The more you meditate, the more you are able to pray, the more you are able to journal, the more that you're able to read, spiritual and self-help books, the more you're able to listen to gurus and teachers and preachers and things like this, the more you're able to actually find wisdom throughout your journey, the better you'll be when these situations come. Because you'll always have that wisdom that this is, a false reality that we live in. We live in in a world where we're slaves to the taxpayers, we're slaves to the rents, to the people who own the buildings that we stay in, to the people who own the land that we have to pay rent on. We're slaves to our own comfortability, truthfully, because we don't have to be in this state once we realize we're slaves. There's obviously a period of time where we don't realize there's another option, truthfully. But it's until we come to that realization that we also realize that we are choosing to stay in this cycle. We have chosen to be here, to pay rent, to pay bills, to pay for water to drink, to pay for food, to pay for a roof over our head. We've chosen this life, and we are blessed to be able to even pay for it. Any stressful situation that comes up in your life, you have to realize that everything up until this point has worked out. You are still alive. You are still conquering so many obstacles in your life that came up in the past. Situations that came up and you didn't know what you were going to do. But the more and more that you're able to think back on those things, you realize, wow, I really got through that. I really figured out a way, and all that extra stressing and stuff wasn't even necessary. I just needed to find a solution. So how to truthfully not stress out during normal life situations where you would think it would cause stress, or there needs to be some stress. Some people think there needs to be some stress. And it's a very, very, simple what we need to do in this moment. We need to breathe. Brother Fapu from Plum Village, I listened to a Buddhist podcast called The Way Out Is In. And Brother Fapu said, the key teachings of the monks is always being able to go back to your breath and to smile through any situations. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be, all 100 sutras and a whole bunch of different, rules and this and that. You don't have to do a bunch of things. But if in any situation when you feel yourself losing touch with that true self for you, if you are able to stop yourself for a second and just breathe, take 3 deep breaths with your stomach, with your whole body. Let your stomach expand. Let it completely retract when you exhale. And while you're breathing, just smile. You may be going through what seems like hell, but just smile. Do this and then think of a solution. There's always a solution. Whether the solution is just being honest with a person and telling them, hey, I can't, figure this out right now. I can't pay this right now. I can't give you a ride right now. I can't give you an answer for your sickness. I can't, whatever it is. Sometimes the answer is, I can't right now. And you'd be surprised that the answer that you receive is patience, and it's okay. We'll give you time. Almost every time we'll be stressing about a situation, stressing about it, trying to figure out a solution. We can't figure it out, and we think that we need to keep stressing about it. But no, that's a perfect time to be honest with yourself and honest with the rest of the universe, whether that includes other people or whatever, or if it just includes yourself, and realize, hey, I can't do this right now, but I will be able to do it. Trust that. And if you find a solution after you breathe and you smile, then that's even better. And that happens a lot as well. But what also happens a lot is we can't find a solution, and that's okay. We have to remember that everything is okay. Everything will be okay. Everything is guiding us and pushing us to our best and highest self. But we just have to get into the habit of surrendering more easier. And sometimes surrendering looks like finding a solution. Surrendering looks like, instead of running around and calling everybody and complaining about stuff, you sit and breathe and you just sit and think, oh, there's so much I gotta figure out, blah, 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 all this going on. No, just quiet everything out. Surrender to the universe. Say, if this happens, then it happens. And breathe and sit and think and let whatever solutions come to you, and realize all the solutions that could be possible today, possible right now. And if none are possible today, possible right now, you will be able to know that. And then sometimes, like I said, that might stress you out some more, but don't let it. If there's no solution possible today, possible right now, then there's another solution, and that is just being honest. Saying, I can't today, I can't right now. And getting the response from that universe, getting the response from whatever person, getting a response from wherever. But being open and receptive to the good that will come to you, to the protection that Yahweh has granted you. The Most High has protected you up to this point because you are still alive. I was listening to Brother Kofi today, Find Kofi on YouTube. Go check him out if you like Bible readings and stuff. But I was listening to Brother Kofi today, and he was talking about, if you're watching this, you have 100% survival rate. Isn't that great? That's amazing, And I've always thought this, but I never could put it into words exactly like that. I've always thought that, but I've never been able to really speak it and for it to come out exactly like that. But that is exactly what we always need to remember. You may have one leg, you may have no legs, you may have a terrible disease right now that is, causing you to be weak mentally, physically, and spiritually. You may be going through so much in the outside world of different problems and issues, but you have had 100% survival rate. You have to understand that there's a reason why you're still here. The longer that you sit and soak in the funk, the longer that you sit and soak in the stress, the longer that you sit and soak in the anxiety and the worry, and then it leads into depression, the longer it will take for you to actually strive. We don't want to survive. No. The Most High has given you many chances to survive because there is a reason for your life. Once you get past surviving, there's a thriving point that comes to those who open their heart and find their true self, who really connect with Yahweh, connect with the Most High in the deepest ways that they can, so that they aren't living in the ways of society, but living in the ways that they were here destined to live. Helping others, being a servant to others in any way you can, doesn't matter what it is. You could be a garbage man. Do it with a smile. And if you see someone, be polite, be loving, be kind, and know that you are helping the planet by taking these people's garbage. We have to see our life as a blessing, and that is what will continue to show up regardless of the outside society's, ways to try to lower our vibration. And there will be many. The negative oppression that happens to those who turn from the ways of the wicked and live a righteous and pious way, connected with the Holy Spirit, connected with Yahweh, connected with the Most High. Those who live in this way, we get tested the most. But what's beautiful about stressful things that happen in life, what's beautiful about days where we want to call it a bad day, that is truly a test, that is truly a testimony, a testimony. A test brings a testimony. Oh, a testimony. Being tested by stressful situations, by situations that bring you down for an hour, 2 hours, maybe half a day, is only for you to be tested and to bring forth a testimony so that you're able to truly see your works in action. How hard have you really been meditating? How much do you truly believe that you are part of a whole, that you are part of the same creation and creator that created everything? How sure, how faithful are you that you are always being led and guided by the Most High to your best and highest self, to your best and highest glory? You see, when we let stress and anxiety and fear take over, we are showing we aren't faithful. We are showing, there must be something that we aren't doing that's out of righteousness, huh? Because this stuff is happening, right? This stressful situation is happening, so a ball must be about to drop. I'm about to go through something tough, or this situation is tough. No, when we have that faith, we're just looking for the blessing within the chaos. We're just looking for the lesson that needs to be learned. Maybe you need to adjust the way that you do things so this situation doesn't come up again. Maybe you need to pay your bills a little earlier from now on instead of paying them late. Maybe you need to take better care of your body now instead of waiting till later when you're sick. There's certain things that come into our life, come into our awareness for us to be more aware of where we need to grow, and for us to truly be tested and see, are they going to stay patient through this? Are they going to stay kind? Are they going to stay loving? Are they going to be able to uphold themselves so they have a true testimony that they went through this and they were blessed at the end of it? Or were they just going to blame it on because of you stressed out and you did this, and that, and stretch yourself so thin to you just call it, I got so lucky that I was able to get through that. No, you are blessed. We don't need to stress. The stress doesn't need to happen. The blessing is going to come, and it's going to come even more righteously, and it's going to feel more better when you don't let stress and stresses of society dictate how you're going to act for the rest of that day, for the rest of that week sometimes. Sometimes we get into a funk for a whole week because we're mad at 1 hour of a situation that happened, or one bill that's not being paid and we need to get it paid, or one illness that we have to overcome. We are blessed. Everything will be overcame. Everything will happen exactly the way that it's supposed to. If you're sick, then you're supposed to be sick right now. If you're getting evicted, then you're supposed to be evicted right now. If your car broke down, your car was supposed to break down right now. breathe, smile, and look for the lesson. Look for the blessing as well. And make sure that you stay in your righteous mindset. You stay grounded in your divinity, that you are connected with the Most High, who is always guiding you to the best and highest versions of yourself, regardless of what the outside circumstance is, because it's only there to be a test so that you have a better testimony later, so that more people will be able to believe that you are truly changed, that you are truly in tap with a wisdom that you were not in tap with maybe before. They can see, oh wow, usually back in the day you would have been freaking out. I would have even been freaking out. But now, the person you are now knows how to breathe, knows how to realize that this is all an illusion, that it will be solved graciously. That you have the strength, you have the works, you have put in the effort, you have planted the good seed, so that good fruit is going to grow. We just have to stay patient through whatever season of life we are in, through whatever tough situations we may be going through. Just as the farmer is patient through all seasons, he may have to pick off a bunch of, insects and deal with all different types of plant diseases and things like this. But the farmer stays faithful until the end, when he's ready to harvest his fruit, his vegetables, when he is ready to harvest what he has planted and has nurtured and has affirmed that there will be good if I strive. There will be good if I don't get discouraged by the stresses that come with these seasons. No. I will eat plenty if I stay focused and keep going. Keep being nurturing. Keep being loving. Keep being patient and aware. Every single day, every moment. Don't let the stresses of society take you away from your true self. Know how to let things go. Know how to breathe. Know how to use your honesty and use your wisdom to your advantage. While other people are stressing and trying to come up with lies, you come up with truth and purity. Yahweh is always with you. The Most High is always guiding you to the best and highest version of yourself. Don't let a stressful moment in your day take over the rest of your day, take over the rest of your week, take over the rest of your life. Let it go. Figure out a solution, or figure out that you can't figure out a solution. And just be honest so that you can release this and make room for the blessings. So if you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, share. And I'm sending blessings to all those. Whether you're going through stressful situations or not, I'm sending many blessings to you. Much abundance hopefully will come into your life in different ways, in different forms. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, I hope you grow more and more. I hope you have a blessed day, and that nothing affects you, Who Jah bless, no, none can curse. Who Jah bless, no man can ever curse. Remember that, none can curse who Jah has blessed with awareness, with wisdom, with consciousness. That we are all one, that we are all part of that divine source. All right, I gotta go do laundry. But like I said, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'm sending many blessings to you. One love.